a freshly cleaned Misha Collins. I can't tell you how close I came to wearing maroon pants today, and it would have just been a shit show.
And what people would have been,
the people would have been
confusing the three of us constantly.
Yeah. And then, and also because they rarely look at us above the belt.
That's right.
Especially because these aren't for real.
I just did like an hour of photo ops, and I was like, can somebody look up?
Yeah. I have eyes, you know. What color are your motor pants?
I mean, they feel a little browner.
Well, they're rusty, you know? But I feel like if you're going to want to get closer, you should really get a sense of the color.
Yeah, I mean, what's this picture I got of you and Misha online?
Anyway, so I think
I saw it move when I was down there, by the way.
I did. It moved to Toledo.
It crawled back, it crawled back.
Again, I want to shout.
Oh, not you again.
I want to shout out to all the children in the audience who's been that kind of day.
Oh, you stop.
Oh, get out of town. Grow up.
Well, let's get off the stage. This man can have.
Oh, they want to hang out with him, do they? Misha Collins, everybody.
Have fun in the bathroom right now. Hi. You're late. We'll wait. So you said it. Hi. What an exciting thing to be here and see so many of you. Why are you still here? What is happening? I was in New Jersey for my very first creation convention back in 1978. And it was such a small, intimate crowd, and I was so young and full of promise. And I came out on stage and I was nervous, and you still make me nervous. Partly because there's so many of you now. You're like multiplying. It's like a zombie apocalypse. Except for zombies don't typically sit like this. That's the only difference though. How many of you live like in the city of New York City? Hardly any. How many of you are from actual New Jersey? I totally assumed that this was like a big crowd because we're next to a big city, but it turns out nobody in New York City comes from Long Island. Alright, okay. Let's not discount Long Island. Well, I love it here, and I'm happy to be back. I would love to talk with you about some important matters. The questions that you have. Oh, there's nobody lined up for questions. This is perfect. I just, on the drive out from the city, I thought I'd check in with my son, and I FaceTimed him, and he was like, he's still sleeping, he's back on the West Coast, and he was like, I was trying to make conversation with him, and I could tell he was not interested. And finally, he was like, Dad, you want my chess? And I was like, okay, sure, let's play chess. And he said, let's try to make it, like, I'll try to go easy on you. And I was like, don't go easy on me, I can take it, little brat. And so he initiated the online game, and it populated, and it had, I was black, he was white, I had all my pieces, and he had no bishops and no rooks, and he had 1/3 of the time on the timer, and he beat me so fast. It was so impressive. And I had to say to him, West, I want to be able to celebrate your successes in this life, but you're making it really hard because just want to fucking crush you. Yeah, I don't know. I really do feel like I might have to figure out how to hobble him in life in general. Like it. I didn't want to remember that. Hi, how are you? What are you doing? Do you not have a microphone? Did you want to talk into it? You're allowed to, okay.
Hi, too. Hi there.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm well, thank you very much. Yeah, sorry, not very good at social interactions.
Yeah, I'm good, thanks.
My people skills are rusty, so I'm...
Alright, so my question for you,
Oh, good, because I'm the only one up here.
Yeah.
So nicely.
I was actually going to direct it to the chair. I don't know what you're doing here, but that's the best. So my question is, discard your entire career, your entire life plans, whatever. You are going to open a shop. What is the one niche thing that your shop sells?
If you're saying when I am totally washed up, what am I going to do next? It's kind of, I'm sure you ask everybody this question, and you probably get the same answer from everyone, and I'm sorry if this is absolutely routine. But I'm a bit superstitious, like most people, and I feel like if you say, like, I'm healthy, I haven't injured myself in the last 6 months, then you immediately have to knock on wood, right? Otherwise, you're going to get injured. And I've noticed that a lot of motor vehicles do not have any wood in them. So if you make a comment, an offhanded comment about things going well while you're driving, for instance, you could be totally fucked. So the store that I want to open, it sells one item, and that's knock on wood. And it's a little dashboard mountable piece of wood just for use in cars. So that it solves this problem. But I'm sure everybody can get that same answer. Thank you.
Hi, Misha.
Hi.
I'm Janice.
Hi, Janice.
How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. Thank you. How are you really?
Excuse me?
How are you really? Like, not just a perfunctory
I'm
response.
tired. It's a lot of running around.
Is there?
But it'll be over by tomorrow night, and then I'll be mad, and then I'll be upset.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a wonderful journey to go on here. I don't want to tell Creation how to run their business, but they might want to get you to do a little PSA video. It's exhausting. All you do is run on, and then when it's over, you're angry. Creation Supernatural New Jersey.
Okay, so I have a question. What is your greatest fear?
Oh, shit. What is my greatest fear?
Fear itself.
I don't know. I guess I have a lot of fears. It's hard to put them into that kind of hierarchy where one rises to the top of all the rest. I do think that probably AI is going to kill us all. I think that the world may well end in nuclear holocaust. I'm afraid of those things. I also, and this probably trumps either one of those, I am afraid that my son will soon also beat me in ping pong. And I don't know if I'm going to recover from that.
What was it? Did you ask me something? I can't hear you.
What is your greatest fear?
Motorcycles.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like that motorcycles are going to come alive and attack you?
So,
What?
you know how they
afraid you're going to hit a motorcycle.
Or, yeah, and I wouldn't get on a
Are you
motorcycle.
trying to hit motorcycles?
They weave in between the traffic, you know, it's kind of scary.
It is scary. In New Jersey, are motorcycles allowed to go between lanes on the highway?
Well, not really, no.
Well, in California, as an effort to reduce highway congestion, they have legalized driving between the lanes. So you'll be driving on the freeway and motorcycles will zip between the cars. Now, if you're not paying attention and just veer off a little bit, you can squish one, which is terribly tragic, but a bit satisfying. And I rode a motorcycle on the LA freeways once. And I was like, I cannot believe that people do that. And then I got on the freeway and started weaving between the cars, and it was like a super fun video game. It's kind of amazing. Motorcycles are very dangerous. And I'm accident prone, so I had a motorcycle, and when I had my motorcycle, all my friends wanted to try it. And they all got in accidents on my motorcycle. None of them were, one of them was like, my friend John borrowed he was like, can I try it? And I was like, yeah, here's the clutch, the accelerator, brake, blah, blah, I don't use just the front brake. And I lived out in the country at the time, and he took the motorcycle, and it was like 4 hours later, he wasn't back. And finally he came back, and my motorcycle was in the back of a pickup truck. And he had been in the ER for a little while. He was fine, but my motorcycle was badly injured, which was the more important thing. But if you don't, people shouldn't ride motorcycles. They're not safe. They're not safe. They're fun, but they're not safe.
I agree.
I was on my way. I'm just going to talk about this for the rest of the hour. I was on my way to the airport to come here, and I was looking out the window of my car, and I saw this guy on a motorcycle, and there's like all these parts and these wheels moving. He's just sitting on the seat, flying along at 70 miles an hour, no seatbelt. And I thought, that's really crazy when we do that. It's obvious that he's going to die. And then I just swerved over a little bit. Sweet. He popped like a cranberry. Sorry, I don't know what's wrong with me. Okay, I think that's enough. Thank you.
Hi, Misha.
How are you?
My name is Alex.
Hi, Alex.
So my question is, your hair is so fluffy. So what's your hair routine?
You want to talk about my hair? How do you know my hair is fluffy? I don't believe you touched my hair. We had a photo earlier, but you didn't touch my hair, did you? Are you saying that it looks fluffy?
I didn't touch your hair, but your hair is so fluffy.
Huh, it's very interesting. You know, it's funny, I thought I was gonna get up here and maybe like talk about politics or charity or maybe even supernatural. I'm glad we're getting into the really hard-hitting stuff here. Okay, great. Let's talk about my hair. So, when I was on Supernatural, I'm gonna go way back here. I got on Supernatural and they were like, oh, your hair is very close in color to Jensen's hair, and you two kind of look the same. Why did they cast you? And I was like, I don't know. And so they said, I think maybe we should dye your hair a little darker. So for the, 50 years that I was on Supernatural, they dyed my hair a little darker. And sometimes if you watch Supernatural, you can see my hair goes through like different gradations. Sometimes it's really dark, sometimes it's not so dark. And then finally when I was done with Supernatural, I stopped dyeing my hair. And I was like, oh, that's right, I forgot, I don't have that color hair. But when I got on Supernatural, also they said, which way do you comb your hair? And I said, I comb my hair this way. And so the whole time I had my hair combed this way. And then I went to get a haircut last week, or 3 weeks ago, and the guy was like, you have a little callus over here. Why don't you comb your hair the other way? And I was like, no, I don't do that. And he was like, you should try it. And he got really confrontational with me. And I never met this guy. And I was like, don't tell me what to do. And he's like, I know my job better than you know my job. And I was like, fine, let's fucking do it the other way. And now my hair's goofy. So there you go. Thank you for asking. Hi.
Hi, my name's Misha.
Hi.
sorry, karaoke last night.
Oh, God, it's actually, like, not safe, karaoke. Do you have to sign a waiver before you do karaoke?
They should make you.
They should make you. I mean, obviously, you sustained injuries and you probably have a lawsuit on your hands. You know, they make the people that come to do my meet and greet sign waivers. Did you know that? That's so weird. Do you know why that is? It's because I've done really unsafe things on my meet and greets. I was also in New Jersey some years ago when I took my meet and greet out behind the hotel into the woods.
Yeah, you said a fire.
And we were in the woods, and as one does, it was kind of chilly and gray. And I said, does anybody have any matches? And we started a campfire in the woods behind the hotel. And then we were like stormed by all these people with fire extinguishers. And I was asked not to start any more fires.
You're in a dangerous one.
Not only could I not believe that you just said that, but I barely could hear what you said.
I said, I'm not sorry. It's actually really good. So maybe okay.
I don't know what kind of impression that is.
We're staying in the same hotel, and this morning I texted Jared and Jensen, and I was like, guys, this is fucking crazy, but somebody is like out here with a telephoto lens, and they're pointing it up to like right where our rooms are. So like, put a towel on if you're coming out of the shower, because
He didn't text me, he just told me. He's like, hey, I saw somebody else.
put a towel on. And I was like, unbelievable, like, you know, they're just everywhere, all over us. And then I saw another guy with a camera, and I realized, oh, they're taking a picture of the bird.
There's like, dude, there's a guy outside waiting in a black SUV, and like somebody gets in it and Ubers away. I'm fucking paranoid. Sorry, don't want to know.
How are you? I really haven't gone this long without seeing you in so long, ever. I've actually ever, since I met you, I don't think it's ever.
I'm so sorry. It was wonderful for you, right?
I feel lighter. I stopped doing therapy.
Fair.
What's going on? You look great.
You look great.
Don't say it with that surprise tone in your voice.
Why is it shocker? Good, man.
Yeah.
Good. What's going on? Good, bad, everything in between. Excited to be here. Excited to see you. We'll catch up backstage in a secret way. Ladies and gents, the fucking one and only